awakening is afterwards, right? So now it's time to figure out if I can make Dragonade. Oh, but that sucks because I really want to romance Severin.
The chantry teaches us
he would be super
that
good
it is the hubris of men
Astarion.
which brought
Not
the
Astarion,
darkspawn into
Alistair.
our world.
Ah.
The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Yeah.
First.
I have no.
You got no Riz.
You
do have
brain injury.
They knocked the Riz out of you.
Okay.
You do have nice armor though. I love that armor set. It's just such a dumbass hat.
I want to make. So bad. I love playing elves. But Lucas isn't an elf, he's a human.
Hold on now, let's search still.
It's like a fun little
look.
gear.
Look at this.
That height difference is insane. He's almost a whole head taller than you are. Or is he a whole head taller than
I have no clue.
You're such a manlet.
I have no idea why elves are so short.
They're petite. I guess it's just to help distinguish them from humans a little bit more.
Yeah, but we're both tanks.
Yeah. You're just like the mini tank. Like he's a motorcycle and you're the sidecar.
Shut up.
Greetings.
It's all right. We have Grand with us.
Yeah.
Alive.
No, you want to know? This pisses me off to no end. Hold on, let me look it up and fact check myself before I say this real quick. But I have something to say.
Greetings.
You have, is it a hot take?
Yes.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Okay. It's not
Charmed,
as
I'm
bad
sure.
as I remember it being. But let me ask you this.
I lost a
If you had
spell.
to guess,
I need something
how
new.
old do you think Wynn
Move aside,
is?
please. Greetings.
Greetings.
I don't know, 60?
How do you do?
Okay,
Greetings.
yeah, she is. Or,
Greetings.
yeah, no, she is
Charmed, I'm sure.
50 years old. Which I
Really?
feel is not old enough to justify how old she acts. I thought that
Well-
lady was 70 or 80 years old
I-
because she acts like she's decrepit.
Look. I assume this is because of olden times, you know?
I mean, maybe this is a lot of physical labor for her, but she's like, oh, I'm my old bones all the time. And I'm like, you're 50. You're 50.
I don't know. Let me know when you're 50 and see how, if you're 50
Well,
changes.
my mom is 50, or she's 51, and she's not decrepit. She's fine. like, could you imagine Garo, mom? Mom and Wynn are like, the mom is older than Wynn in this game. That's weird. like, she's not that old. 50 is not old.
Oh my god, I forgot how bad the hair is.
Listen.
Yeah, there's not much
this
there.
game is old.
Actually, let me see.
You know what? I'm not
Yeah,
making
it
Lucas
is.
in this one. I'll make Lucas an Inquisition.
yeah, make it in the higher quality.
Yeah. I just decided to play, I decided to recreate my, well, not recreate, I just want to be an elf to see how it does in Origins, but I'm probably gonna still be a mage in the second game because I just wanna
Yes.
be that guy, you know.
Yeah. Mage Hawk
Chris
is elite.
aged her.
Huh?
Yeah, the mage who hates mages.
Yeah.
The age, stress aged her.
Yeah, like, I guess that makes sense. But they really played up her being a little old lady, and it's like, she's 50. Guys, let's chill out. She's got like 20 more years.
I mean, there was like people age differently. I saw there was a girl several years ago when I still lived back in Kentucky, who I went to school with, who looked 20 years older than me, and we are the same age. She looked to be 50
Yeah.
and was pregnant, and I was like, girl, the years have not, in my head I was like, the years have not been kind to you. I'm sorry.
Mm.
I'll never complain about looking like a child.
I have no idea if I look my age or not. People do think that I'm younger than I am. I never know if they're being honest or if they're just being nice. But people tend to get surprised when I tell them my age. Like, anytime I've told someone that I was 26, they assumed I was like 22 or 23.
So what are you gonna make, Potato?
Making it
Ooh,
Dalish or
another
Citadel?
elf.
Dalish. I will never make it crazy.
Dalish.
What's wrong with studios, huh?
I'm not subjecting my poor character to that. I'll just subject them to
That's
other
valid.
horrors.
That's valid.
Suffering builds character. Suffering builds character. Suffering
Yeah.
builds character.
You gotta traumatize them.
I hate that I can't make the tattoos any darker. I like Baldur's Gate where I can make it as black as my soul.
Yeah, the Origins character creation does leave a lot to be desired.
Oh, look at
I
this
forget
though.
how-
I can get Lucas's hair color.
I forget how in-depth the second game was for character creation.
I actually never use the character creation. I play default on that one.
I think
I just the Hawk default designs are just so good. I can't not.
I think I edited. Look, I think I made it look like me.
Oh Jesus! Someone's getting melted.
That would be Ogren, my husband. Love him.
Why didn't he
He's
get
amazing.
healed?
He doesn't need it. Healing's for losers. No, he's straight died.
Get up!
Oh. Ogren, get up.
Oh God! What is that? He's gonna go down again, isn't
Oh yeah. Ogren never survives a fight.
he? I don't have enough injury kits for this.
I have lost concentration.
How do you do? Greetings.
Jesus Christ.
Greetings.
Who's
Charmed.
responsible? Is it this guy?
Greetings.
Motherfucker.
Yes,
How do you do?
Now, difficult part of his name.
No, it's this guy. No, he's not looking good.
He's fine.
Well, he's just got to stick it out. I'm not going back to heal for injury kits. Oh, this is where my brother died in the other campaign that I did first. Alright, I can put it together that demon and then kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Or just let it go free. No biggie.
Yeah. Let him go out into the world.
Why not?
Why not? I'm a big fan of the demons in Dragon Age in general, but especially the ones they did in Origins. I think they did a really good job designing them. They're really cool.
Yeah, they have a
So
lot
it's
of...
normal.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves,
They do. I like
noble
that they have
wanderers
very
who refused to
distinct
join the society
designs
of
from each
humans
other.
that subjugated their homeland so long ago.
Have any of y'all
The
tried
Dalish
playing
travel the land
higher
in
than normal? Because that's...
No, I play on easy. I don't
despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethaline? What should we do with them? Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
I've seen something similar on the Keeper's scrolls. And this is all you found? Why didn't you look for more?
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go? Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious. She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
I noticed that. I was actually gonna ask if you had him or Sten.
I killed...
You killed Sten? Damn! He's a friend!
Are you sure about that? Because I encountered that ambush. I couldn't get through for like 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I'm not gonna spare someone because they're a party member if they're, you know, start off the wrong foot.
That's so terrible. That's so terrible!
That's not true, otherwise you would have killed a lot of other characters in playthroughs.
Look, I'm replaying this. I'm not gonna let anyone slide if they, you know, do anything to me.
Keep that guard up. Stay vigilant.
Plus, there's only one. There's only
So did
room
you-
for one elf on the ship.
So did you kill Zevran and Sten?
What?
No, I left Sten in his cage.
So you
What?
killed him. You killed him dead.
No.
That.
Look, I talked to him and he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna stay in there." It's like, okay. Is it murder if it's his choice? You know?
Kind of like assisted suicide. I don't know. Oh, that's terrible.
Because I remember in the first place that you always nagged at me for being nice. And it's like, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna have someone nag at me every time I do a decision.
I love Stet. Me and him are always buddies. He's my homie. You gotta earn his respect, Zio. Maybe you're just not worthy of his respect.
Yes, I need respect for someone living in a cave, starving.
He killed a couple people, so did you! You killed him! Don't think you're morally righteous.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm just gonna make sure that I get what I need.
But you gotta have your buddies. Your friends.
I have my buddies. I
Found
have
family.
I have Alistair, I have Lynn, and I have Ozer now.
Yeah, that's great. What a team you guys are. What a little squad this is.
I can't remember how to progress here.
Yeah, that's the deep roads for you. So who would you say is your favorite companion out of each of the games?
Alistair for Origins.
Yeah, no, for sure. Good choice.
Grand H2.
This can be for anybody also who's played it. Not just...
I do. But I absolutely love Zebra. Passion.
Yeah, I was also gonna say Alistair. He's so baby girl.
He's yeah.
He's the best.
Plus, it's me and him. It's canon that we do this because we're the two Grey Wardens uniting everyone.
You guys are in this together. Bonded.
Also, yeah. Through blood, I guess.
Literally, you guys drank the blood and you choked on it. Together.
I didn't choke on it. It went down easy for me.
You still passed out though.
This must be the cave.
Yeah, and
I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
did you see any of it come out my mouth?
No. But your eyes roll back in your head. That
Always
was
be
weird.
careful.
That was a little weird.
Fine. But I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making
Only
a
because
fuss
you
of.
say it.
Come on, let's at
What
least
about
see
number
what's
2?
there. How dangerous could it be?
Okay, it's been a while. I'm not really good with names. You gotta give me a moment to think.
But it be it's famous S word. How dangerous.
Varric.
Looks like the Shem
Varric,
was
yes. That's a
These
good,
ruins
yeah,
look
that's a good
more
choice.
human than elven.
Mine is
yeah.
Fenris, but if it's tied with Varric though, 'cause he's just so charming.
Eric's great.
He's perfect.
Oh god, I forgot how much I. No, get away from me. Ah!
I'm gonna guess it's fiery.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gross in Dragon Age games. I don't like how they curl up when they die. It's really nasty. I do think like actual party. See, I don't want to count Varric because he's in number 2. So I feel like he's already been chosen, so he's not gonna count for the Inquisition pick.
And I'm off.
I would be between Solus, Cassandra, or Vivienne. Oh no, actually Dorian. Never mind.
What are you talking? Iron Bull.
No, actually, I hate to admit it, I think Iron Bull's my least favorite. Yeah, I really do. I think he's my least.
Right.
I like him, but just comparatively, he just doesn't interest me like the rest of them do.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
Dorian does make me sad because I tried so hard to romance him when I was playing Cleo, just for him to be like.
Yeah, no.
I can't believe rats again saving horses.
What?
I have that shirt, so you know I gotta pick Iron Bull.
It actually took me a full 30 seconds to click on what.
Okay, you are slowing down on your game.
I really am. I should be embarrassed. It's getting close to my bedtime. But no, Dorian might be my number one. Or
I'm probably gonna have to figure out
How amusing!
I had him the whole time.
Take Vivienne, she's cool. She's one of my favorites. I love her. I think she's great. She's stupid.
I hate it. Hate it, dude.
You hated her?
I did not like her.
Really? Why?
I hate it. How much of a bitch she was.
Yeah, she is. See, I really like meaner characters, so she scratched that itch. I love it when they have a bad attitude.
I don't know, something about her, like...
Crap. So simple to see, really.
She's a snob, so...
Yeah, she just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because normally I'm, you know, about evil guys.
Okay,
No, that's valid.
I swear,
Look now.
I can't find my way out.
I don't know if this area has an exit. I think you might just go back this way you came in.
Now what
So
is
what was the
that?
point of coming here?
I think it's because there were body parts here for that demon quest. If this is the portion, because the deep road zone mushes together my brain, but I'm pretty sure that there's one spot that I always also run around in circles for forever before realizing I just have to leave. And it looks like it's it.
Probably confused first time players because they assume that.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I remember from my first playthrough the deep road taking forever. Like, most people who play Dragon Age prefer the deep roads over the mage circle portion, but I'm completely the other way around. Like, I'll do the fade stuff all day long every day, and it means I don't have to do the deep road.
Honestly, I don't see how the fade could have been confusing. It actually would have felt pretty straightforward.
It confused me the first time, but a lot of people do find it confusing. But I think once you know, like, what the shtick of it is, it's easy to figure it out.
Yeah, it's basically always keep in mind where you are and where you end. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. And you just have to get your forms. It's just like if you hit a roadblock and you can't go forward, you just go to a different island.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you?
I like the fade. I think it's really cool. I think it's fun.
Back when our people lived in our land, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was
cool.
lost. This looks like human architecture.
Oh God!
With the statue of our people.
I want to be.
Can these ruins date back to the time of our laughing?
You know the deal, though.
Oh, I know. I can't work on it right now, though, because I have to work on the session. But then I'll have Monday and Tuesday to work on it. And I'll have the session will be packed.
With humans.
And we won't be having one the following weekend. So. I'm excited. I only work 3 days next week. I'm so excited. Especially after how today went and how tomorrow's probably gonna go. Forton High is such a crazy. Really, I'm Forton. He's a man, my man's getting hired to do
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Well, he can do this
God. He killed her.
Yeah,
Those walking corpses?
It was
This place is
brutal.
haunted.
She's just doing her job as a gooner. Well as virginity. Oh, lovely. No, they're actually very fun little teams that have best answer.
Get back here.
Ogren
run
cracks me
forever.
up. Ogren
you're not-
reminds
you're not-
me of every line cook I've worked with.
All these deep stalkers only do 1 damage. I love this armor.
They're little babies. They're just like little compies. They got the weirdest little faces. I think they're so cute.
That's it? Their cute
Don't
faces?
miss your body bag.
Fine.
You need the body parts.
I was debating on that. I can't remember what the reward was.
Don't forget your small bloody sack. I don't remember what the reward is either. I don't even know what. I think you just
What
get
was
killed
that
by
thing?
Huh.
I'm gonna change my character's voice. You sleepy?
I'm getting sleepy.
You aren't going to leave without taking a closer look
I'm
at
not
the
going
mirror,
anywhere
are
'cause
you?
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Okay. Good night.
Night.
It sat here for who knows how many centuries? What could be so dangerous? Don't worry, I won't break it. I wonder what this writing is for.
Well, there we go.
Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see
Finally
that?
did the little.
I think something moved inside the mirror.
Took
Hold on, I
forever.
just want to know what it
stayed here
is.
for a while.
Don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground? And there's a great blackness. It saw me! Help! I can't look away!
Can you hear me?
Hey,
I am very sorry.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethalon. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel? I don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him. He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you. Of course. Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dahlan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive. Do not worry, Dahlan. Even I might have been intrigued enough by such a cave to explore it further. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true? A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dahlan? Without you, we will not find it. I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly. I would be lying if I said I was not. But whatever knowledge lies in that cave is not worth our children. I send you back with hopes of finding Tamlin, and that is all. If there is any truth to what Duncan said, then Darkspawn may show up in these parts soon. We must get away from that horde, but that is not our only concern. Did you encounter any other humans out in the forest? Although you hurt no one, these humans roused their nearby village against us. As everywhere, our people are not welcome here. We have stayed too long, and we must move on, quickly. Merrill knows a degree of my magic. Tamlin's chances of surviving the journey back are greater with her help. I also wish for Merrill to see this cave and mirror. She has a sense for these things, and could shed light on the nature of this illness. You recovered, and Merrill will too. Still, be careful. Should you come upon this strange mirror again, do not touch it. Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance. Remember that Tamlin needs your help. Darkspawn are filthy, diseased beasts that taint the very air around them. The Grey Wardens seem to think your illness came from this taint. Since you did not meet any Darkspawn, I don't see how that could be. No doubt he was mistaken. They are mostly boogeymen, used to frighten human children. In modern times, they are rarely seen on surface lands. But rumor holds that great numbers dwell in the ancient tunnels of the Draganlan, the dwarves. They obliterate all that is in their path. Like a plague of locusts, they spread disease and misery when they come to the surface. An event to be feared, without doubt. They destroyed the last horde of Darkspawn to threaten the surface centuries ago. It doesn't mean they extinguished them all. Darkspawn are savage, uncultured creatures, more akin to locusts than men. They may have befouled the cave, but they did not build what is there. From the Warden's description, it may have been a temple devoted to an old god. Should we return, I may see it for myself. The old tomes say Darkspawn come in as many varieties as surface creatures. They also say that many Darkspawn are seen only during what the humans call a blight. Perhaps your bear monster was one of those.
Y'all take care.
Good night.
Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly. When Tamlin's life is at stake?
Oh my god.
Very well. Not quite, Dylan. After they defeated the Darkspawn long ago, the Grey Warden's numbers diminished greatly over the centuries. It seems the humans have little use for them if Darkspawn aren't actively raising their lambs. I suppose the thought of Darkspawn returning one day did not occur to them. The Grey Warden thinks so. A war may be in the offing. If so, we must get as far away from it as possible.
At least we know he doesn't mind
Let the humans fight their battles, as we
Oh
must fight
yeah,
our
he's
own.
opened it. Anything.
They are the best and most noble of all races, Dalen. Few can achieve their standards. He said he had been looking for our clan and had a hint of our whereabouts. As I said, you were fortunate. It is possible he sought a volunteer to join their order. Indeed. The Grey Wardens once consisted of the best from all races. I know of no Dalish joining them since the days of the Darkspawn Wars, however. It would be a great honor, though I don't know why any Dalish would choose such a life. Regardless, he has not asked. He seemed honorable, and his care for your safety speaks well of him. I trust my judgment. Then do not tarry. Find Tamlin quickly. Master Island can help you. Go to him and ask to see his stock.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin? I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin. Tamlin's my friend too. I want to help find him. If Meryl can risk it, so can I. Then ask her. I'll go with you and we'll ask her together. She can't say no to both of us. Fine. I suppose I'd just get you into trouble. I guess I should be guarding the camp right now anyhow. Good luck finding Tamlin. You have my prayers.
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Imagine him going to the tower.
Oh, he'd be a riot in there. Honestly, him anywhere is a good time.
Wait, I'm heading the wrong direction. Actually, no, I need to go around. It's always the long ways. Cherry's gonna be out soon.
I think she gets off at 10:30.
Or is it 11?
Going.
I think it's 10:30 is when she gets off, and it's 10:12 right now. So.
You know, I'm gonna watch this.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time. A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be? Even if I get sick, finding Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it. Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way. And let us make haste while daylight lasts. Things. Were those Darkspawn? I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before? What would Darkspawn have to do with our people? The stories say our Lathan fell long before the Darkspawn appeared. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight? It's just that you're quite pale. You look a bit feverish, in fact. Well, I'll keep an eye on you. You've only just recovered from your illness. But let's not think of that now. We should move on. I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here? You're probably right. Didn't he say he was headed back to the cave? If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that? Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural. Would they come outside the cave? That would not be good. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
All right, I'm game.
I will make this quick!
Wants to fight.
Am I crouched?
Alright, the crazy guy.
What the heck? Just crashed! Heck?
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. Still, even if he's here somewhere, we need to find his body. Let's just pray we're wrong.
Don't look now. Oh, right. All right, I'm game.
Yes. So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Hamlet, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. Still, even if he's here somewhere, we need to find his body. Let's just pray we're wrong.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered. I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see.
The
My name is
emissaries are
Duncan.
so
and
annoying.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andera Natishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's
Even
apprentice.
when? Look how much
Your
she's
keeper
healing
did
you.
not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no
Well,
danger.
Trying to heal
So you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
There we go.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume. I agree. So long as the mirror exists, it is a threat to anyone nearby.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see. First, we deal with the mirror. It is a pestilence and a threat. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure. There is nothing we can do. Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return. The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Taken it where? What would they do with it?
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry. With the mirror destroyed, I doubt the Darkspawn will return.
Can we return later and search through the ruins? We could learn from many things here besides the mirror.
The cave is not safe. Everything here was exposed to the mirror's taint. If your people must come here, they should cleanse it with fire. If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you, he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick, whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger. I care little for your manners, only that you attend to your health. Shall we go back? It's not that simple. I would tell you more, but I must first speak with your Keeper. I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him? There were Darkspawn in the cave.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters.
Same about the
if
face?
Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper, right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure. Tell Harin Paival what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us? You've done nothing of the sort, Dalen. Do not blame yourself. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence. Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Hello?
Hello.
You know, it's
Hello.
imperative
Hello.
now more than ever to pass on what we know to the young. Let us
It's
tell
me.
these children of the fall of
Sherry.
the Dales.
Let my car
You can
roll.
honor me by sharing in the telling.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so fucking tired. I'm so glad tomorrow's my
Come
soul
then.
shift day.
Help me as I go along.
Yeah.
Children,
I'm
hear
excited
of the
to watch
fall of the Dales. Hear the
Yeah.
tale of what makes
I'm
you
going straight to
Dalish.
Iron Bull.
Would
I
you
don't
care to
care.
begin, Dalen?
I never got to meet him
Yes.
ever in my first ever
Slaves
try
to a
playing this.
terrible
I have to meet
empire.
him.
The humans built on the
He is
darkest
great.
magic.
You want to know
When
what?
it fell, we became free.
Brad said?
We built a
Don't
homeland
put me
in
on
the
blast.
Dales,
No, what Rat
worshipping
say?
the
What did
creators,
Rat
and
say?
rebuilding the culture
want-
and history we lost in
want
our
to
long
admit to it, or
years of
shall I?
slavery.
You brought it up. Have at it.
What are you?
She said Iron was her least favorite character.
He is.
Bro.
It's right.
He is. It's not that he's a bad character. He's great. I just prefer the other ones. So he's just like delegated to the bottom of the list.
I don't figure like
I
Blackwell.
would actually go so far as to say that he might be my least favorite Dragon Age character overall.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna.
Okay.
At that, I'm gonna walk away from my computer for a moment.
I'm just being honest. Would you rather I lie?
I don't think you could lie.
I couldn't.
I had a weird, like, kind of like question that made me think about. It's mostly dealing with like drow culture and stuff. One of the things about it is when it comes to drow culture, we know how like it's female-dominated society, right?
Yes, matriarchal.
Okay.
Theocratic matriarchy, I would say.
I don't know if this is a thing in like when it comes to like the drow. How do they treat drow that are either non-binary or transgender?
I don't think it's ever mentioned anywhere.
Because I was wondering, it's a female-dominated society, and they always look to females for more of a dominance, like leadership and all that stuff. So I always thought, what happens if someone who is non-binary representing as a drow?
Well,
how would they be treated differently?
Truthfully, my most honest, because drow society is so deeply entrenched in like hard gender roles, they're probably very transphobic. Like very, very transphobic.
Yeah.
I would want to lighten that, but if we're being like, realistic based on the standards of their society, I couldn't very easily.
I would say that there would be instances of male drow being born, but then being disguised as female.
That actually probably does happen quite frequently.
Okay.
But
I was
yeah.
wondering about that. It was like a curious question because I know they're female dominated, and would they even allow
Yes,
like
D&D
non-binary?
settings. D&D, typically the settings do a good job of including that kind of information. But the only
They were
module
resentful
that has like
because
any
we would not
information on
worship
Men's
their
Horizon is
gods,
out of the abyss, and I
and
don't
because
think
we
that it
put our
mentions it
people
anywhere.
first.
Or
Over the
some like
years, their
4th edition
nations grew
modules that I don't
cold
think
toward
mentions
the
it anywhere
Dales.
either.
In their
So it
eyes,
doesn't really
we were
say.
blasphemers and
But
cruel
outside of
tyrants.
instances like Zia mentioned, I wouldn't see
And
them being
so
very
the
open-minded
Dales
or
fell.
accepting of that.
They took our
I
lands
figured as much.
and dispersed our people,
You are
Yeah.
born
forcing us to
told
live
you
in
are
their
good
cities
for
and
one
abandon our gods.
Yeah.
But many of us
Lord.
refused to
Menzo
relinquish our ways.
Menzo needs to change.
We instead chose to
Yeah,
scatter to
it's
the
got some
winds,
problems.
wandering the lands.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah.
To survive and
I'm
preserve
excited
our
for
culture,
D&D this Sunday.
the clans stay apart
Oh, I'm
until
working
the
on
day
it.
Elven
I
have
know.
a homeland
At
once
least
more.
we tell you ahead of time what we're doing.
Well, yeah. There's not much though, because you guys are, which I knew it wouldn't be, but because you guys are kind of just at the whims of whatever the militia people tell you to do. But
Yeah.
what is it that you're wanting to talk to Eros about?
You remember those questions I sent you?
We are the
Yes.
Dalish,
Mostly
keepers
those,
of the lost
like just
lore,
pertaining to
walkers
stuff about
of the
him
lonely
and his
path.
past life.
Okay, that's
And
for
like,
sure.
Thank
like
you
you know
for
the
your
ones like
forbearance,
about him
Dalen.
and Shar, and then
You
the one
remember
about
both the tale
the
and the
one
oath of
question
the
that's
Dales
like, what was it
perfectly.
like the first
I
time
will
in the
let you get on
abyss?
with your business now.
Okay.
I want to go try and get him a
I've never
healing
heard of such
potion
a
if they
thing.
have any,
But
and then I'm
in the
probably
days
gonna
of
come
ancient
back and be like,
Arlathan,
oh, I
we
can't even
lived
drink
free
that
and
shit. I'm
spread
like,
far
fuck.
across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number.
Well, just do what Baldur's Gate
Perhaps
does.
some
Like,
of us
if you
lived in
got a
caves
healing
then, but
potion
all
and your
knowledge
friends
from that
can't
era
reach
is
it, you
lost.
just throw it at them.
Yeah, make that potion into a poultice.
Only that they eat living flesh
Yeah, it's
and
just
lurk
like
in
you don't
underground
have to.
tunnels,
You don't have
once
to
ruled
drink it,
by the
Arrows. You can
Dergenlen,
just like
the dwarves.
do the messy way.
Rub it
Alas,
on your
life
skin,
long ago,
and
the
it
Grey
makes you
Wardens
live
all but wiped them
forever.
out. Should they return, all races will shudder. Now that's
Freaking
something you
direct.
rarely hear. Of
It's like
course.
gaping wounds.
When the humans enslaved us, they took
Oh
away our
god,
language,
that's the
our
concern.
history,
It's like I don't
and
even,
our
we
immortality.
don't even know if my healing will
We
hurt
quickened
him
to
for
the
real.
pace of life
The only
and
issue
retained nothing
is
of
like, Eros,
ourselves.
do you want
We were
do you want the
slaves
healing
for
potion
so
or you want
long
Lucas to heal
that
you?
even when we became free, there was little for us to recover. If books still
He's the only
exist,
other one.
we do not know of them.
He's the only other one
I'll
that has
heal
healing.
myself. I'll be fine.
How fast is your healing?
I don't know. Fast enough.
If I wasn't worried about whether or not you dying fucked me over, I would let you die.
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. I saw that Valmir might be doing talking. I guess try to go talk to Illustrahi or something.
Ah, yes.
Might tell
the lost city.
Valmir to ask about
Before the Shemlin enslaved us,
brother,
even before
like,
they came to
in
this
case
part of the
we
world,
possibly bump
our
into him. Because
people
if we're
lived
bumping into
in
her,
glorious Arlathan.
oh, who
Legends
knows if we're
say
bumping into him.
that our ancestors were immortal,
Were you
and we
planning to
possessed magic the Shemlin could only dream
Uh,
of.
For right now, I don't plan on it.
No. Okay.
No. Maybe another time.
What if there isn't another time?
Oh my god, don't do that to me.
I'm just saying. Maybe you need to take the opportunity while it's present. You may never get it again.
The only thing is, it's like if I talk to a traveler, I'm like, man, you can't tell me shit about Lathander, can you? He's just like, no, my eyes gloss over. I just stop thinking.
Why?
Talk to him though.
Why create a whole
I don't
race?
even know where he went.
I don't either. Figure that out.
In fact, I don't. Truthfully told, I have no idea what to talk to him about. But it's, you know what? It's okay. We got Lucas's journal. I'll just ask him in his journal.
So if you don't have anything, you don't have anything. It's reminding you that he's present. If there's anything
I'm going to bombard him with questions that make him question
Yeah,
himself.
last time I talked to this dude, he's like, yeah, we gotta find, let me look into another aspect and see what they had to do. And I was like, okay. Yeah, this whole time.
No.
Yeah.
No, if I have questions as a traveler, I'll just like write it in Luke's journal or something.
I have
It's serious
decided.
questions before you jump the fucking gun, okay?
I was gonna say, I've decided I will find the traveler.
Okay. I mean, if I have questions for him, I'll just ask for your journal and just write it in there, and then he can just answer it that way.
I have questions.
I'm glad you have questions.
Luke has just been questioning more about his own existence. It's just like, why create a whole race?
You're talking about your
like,
own existence right now. I'm having an existential crisis a little
bit.
A
whole race. You made a whole race. Why? And then just seemingly abandon them. And most of these people worship you like a god, and yet you're not a god to them. I don't understand. Explain it to me.
Hey, Lucas, if you can, ask him why he doesn't have a realm, unless he's already answered that.
He did say he did.
Ask a person why they don't have a realm, Esther. That's weird.
He already explained that the line between really powerful wizard and god is very blurry, and he doesn't know where he falls. Like, he himself is questioning it. He's already let Lucas know that he did make changelings, and he does know that people worship him, but he doesn't have anywhere for them to be. So, like, Lucas understands, like, about gods, like, you know, like, the more worship, the more powerful. Like, it's just like, if you have a whole race that you made that worship you, what, like, aren't you getting, like, a buff from them or something? I feel like you owe us a place when we die. Figure it out.
Oh, God.
Lucas is gonna give him a piece of his mind.
And if he's like, well, Lucas, why are you coming at me for this? And I'm like, Esther keeps coming at me about it. So I'm coming to you about it, because if you're my god, you should know these things.
I'm going to go to someone else about it.
Who are you going to talk about it?
It's just like, hey, if you're gonna go to someone else, we're going to Al.
I'm going to Al. I'm gonna ask him.
Now I just want to know, canonly.
Just come back, I don't know, figure it out.
Does
Al's gonna go up. No, there's nobody above Al.
Does, like, the traveler have, like, do these people have, like, a canon place that they go to? Like, in actual D&D lore? Because I know we're not going off that, but, like, now I'm like, I want to look, but at the same time, I don't want to look.
I don't know. I can look. Let's see.
Oh. Remember, we have Heroes Feast.
Yeah, I probably am not actually going to ask the traveler that.
No. Commit.
Well,
commit.
That's me. Like, that's
in this group. We have struggles with our gods, and you are included.
Esther, I, as Sam, am thinking about that. Lucas, in reality, has not given it thought just yet.
All right.
He's only worried about whether he's going to the abyss or not.
Put this in your notes. Put this in your notes to remind yourself to do as Lucas.
These questions, he's not thought about these questions yet. He's not got
Not yet, but before you forget, write it down for him.
I got it wrote down.
Okay.
I can't find it mentioning anywhere where they go, which isn't to say that they don't have a canon place, but I cannot find it.
Huh.
I do know that gods do, like, certain gods from pantheons do share some realms together, if I remember correctly, don't they?
Perhaps they have no choice.
I'm sorry, what was I reading something?
Dalish clans are scattered to the winds and rarely gather,
realms,
which makes us difficult for any organized effort to
gods,
destroy.
Right?
And why bother?
Okay,
they
because I remember...
quite a
No
lot.
land,
I
no
remember, like,
treasure.
with Lysander's
And we
realm, he
always
shares it
move
with
on,
another god, but
allowing
it's
no
an
one to
elven
grow
god.
too angry with us.
Yeah, it's
Some
like
might see this as
the way
cowardly.
that I understand
We
it.
are
This may
proud.
not be
We are the
technically canon,
last,
but the way
and
that
we will
I would
survive.
view it is that these realms exist indiscriminately of the god that inhabits it, but the god matches that realm. So
Okay.
they like, what's the word? When something like they complement each other, but they don't. They exist independently of one another, and so yeah. So multiple gods, as long as they fit that realm, can exist in the same realm.
Yeah.
And I imagine their presence does have some influence over it. But the realms are all defined first and foremost by alignment, so a god just has to be of that alignment to inhabit that realm.
Yeah. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Lucas, but I don't think the Traveler and Lysander would get along in their realm.
Did not think they did.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know even if I convinced somehow Lysander, I don't think it would work. I wonder how Lucas is going to bring that conversation up with Esther about, oh, did you find out about your soul? Like, no, he just told me to find out by killing myself. Or is Lucas even going to bring that up?
Oh, that's so cool.
I don't know.
It's the feast.
Attention to me.
I was not. I was reading about the Feast of the Traveler.
Okay. No, I was asking. I'm just wondering how Lucas is gonna, like, I don't know how he's gonna go about, like, telling Esther, if he even tells her, like, oh yeah, did you find out what happened to your soul? He's just like, oh, I don't know. He told me to kill myself and find out.
Oh, yeah, no, if she asks, I'm going to be like, why don't you go fucking ask him yourself? And then walk away. Cause
I'll repeat it.
No, the Feast of the Traveler is cool. It's basically a holiday where you are just super kind to strangers.
But I'll be back later for y'all on.
I definitely will not be. I need to go to bed here in like the next 5
Good
minutes.
night then.
Good night. Bye bye.
Good night.
So y'all heading to bed then?
Yeah, probably. Like, I needed to go to bed like an hour ago, so I definitely should.
I have to be up, but I wanted to at least get a little further.
Then I'm sure you have much to do, unless you've other questions. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
I think you're dead.
I love it.
Yay!
Dang it!
one comes back and the other one falls.
Start chugging.
I don't think I've ever had Ogren survive a fight, like ever. I think he's 2 hits and he's done. Just some big doors. Immediately. No, I do definitely need to go to bed though. So, I guess I'll hop off.
Your
For the
keeper
night.
and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that
Good
concerns
night,
you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me.
Yay!
You would make an excellent Grey
I
Warden.
can't wait for anime tomorrow. Fun.
Everything, I'm afraid. The dark
Okay,
spot
well,
taint
good night, you
courses through
guys.
your
Bye
veins.
bye.
That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But it means joining us.
We do not know. But we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty, and your salvation.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go? We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
And it crashed again. Ah. Makes it all the way back.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us? You've done nothing of the sort, Dalen. Do not blame yourself. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence. Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on. You know, it's imperative now more than ever to pass on what we know to the young. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling. Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen? Yes, slaves to a terrible empire, the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants. And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path. Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the Oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get on with your business now. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Your keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
Yes, Dalen. Your life depends on it.
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us.
We do not know. But we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty, and your salvation.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go? We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
Okay. Okay. Alright. We're done for it keeps we're done for this. Bye.